the alleyways, every single street you could see.
Could you give us an example of a few of them? What they were?
My squad didn't find any.
Okay.
So I can't really speak for that.
Other than the ones you found in the houses and stuff like that.
I didn't find IEDs made inside houses either. All I found was laws and weapons and stuff like that.
Laws? What's the law?
It's a rocket, Russian rocket.
Okay, it's the one that's disposable. You fire it once, you can throw it away. Or?
Yep.
Okay. These are RPG 18s then.
Yeah.
All
right. We find all these IEDs in the city. Keep on pushing, and this is like roughly the end of the searching, and we're talking about now. It's roughly about 8 o'clock at night. About 6 to 7, 8 o'clock at night. So we've been out there the whole day, clearing up the city with all the IEDs we're finding, blowing them up, getting all the weapons we found, blowing those up. Well, we get to the last portion, and I go into this house, and it's an abandoned house, and there's just a little shed inside this compound. Look, and there's military uniforms in there. There's
military uniforms.
Saddam's.
Oh, okay. So they're part of the Iraqi army uniforms. Okay.
Yeah. So find that. Find some berets, just like the army, the United States Army.
Oh, the U.S. Army berets?
They look alike, but it's not.
They're Iraqi berets.
Iraqi berets. Yeah. And then that was where the RP or the law was in there.
Okay.
RPG 18. So we pick it up, take it with us, and as I was leaving, I started burning the uniforms with an incendiary grenade. Threw an incendiary grenade on top of the uniforms and let it go in flames. So we kept on pushing and get to this house, and then one of my good friends, Brown Jamie, he gives me a call on the radio. He's like, "Where you at, man?" He's like, "I'm upstairs. I'm still searching with the guys. What's going on?" He's like, "Well, the guy that owns this house wants to talk to you." It's like, "Why do you want to talk to me?" He's like, he wants to talk to the guy that's in charge. I'm like, "Okay, where are you? Bring him down to me. Or bring him up to me." Starts talking. My buddy kind of spoke good Arabic because he's grasping onto the Arabic culture.
This is Jamie Brown?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, this guy tells me, this guy speaks broken up English. So he's telling me there's insurgents by my house. That's how he first started telling me. He's like, "Okay, where are they at?" It's like, I can't help you if you don't tell me where these insurgents are at. He's like, "They're next door to my house." Like, okay, next door where? So he takes me to the rooftop, points out the house, and runs back inside while I'm looking around. So I call my staff sergeant Walder. He's our platoon sergeant at the time, and he's like, "Hey, I have intelligence that there's no insurgents next to where I'm at." And he's like, "Okay, come here. I need to speak to you." So I told Brown Jamie, like, "Hey, just hold it firm here. I'll be back." Excuse me. I go talk to Staff Sergeant Walder face to face, and I'm telling him, this guy's telling me that there's no insurgents next door to this house, and it's that house right there. And I pointed out to him. He's like, "Okay, you're going in?" It's like, "Yes, I want to go with my boys, and I'm only taking a fire team." He's like, "Why is that?" It's like, just in case something bad does go wrong, I will have my other team here. It'll be us going down, not my whole squad. So I took PSC Smith, PSC Reap, PSC Tucson, Lance Corporal Dosick, and myself.
Why did you take all the younger Marines with you? I noticed there are a lot of PFCs in there, private first class.
No, I had 13 guys.
Okay, so you had which is considered a TO rifle squad, Marine rifle squad. Okay.
And then no, Reap, PSC Reap didn't go with me. I was I think it was just me, Smith, Reap, not Reap, but Tucson, and Dosick. So it was only us four. Dosick was a Lance Corporal.
Okay.
He had got to me before, or at OF1. It was us five, yes, Reap, Tucson, and Smith, me, and Dosick. Well, Smith was a point man, and I was right behind him. We get to this courtyard, and I stop him, like, look, let me get over, let me see over the courtyard and make sure nobody's there. It's like, alright, and then you kick it in. So I was on top of the wall of the courtyard looking inside. They kick the door open. I get down and I go right behind Smith.
So you popped your head over the court. You popped your head over the wall, made sure no one was there.
They put my weapon into the courtyard.
Okay, and then who was kicked the door in?
Smith did.
Okay, Smith.
So he kicked the door, and then Barney kicked the door, put his weapon up. I went down from the wall and went right behind him. Well, we get to the front entrance of the house, and we I see two girls, or I see a couple laying in the front room, and there's a room to the right of us, and I see another couple, and then a paralyzed lady. So I'm telling my guys, like, segregate the men and the women, zip tie these guys until we search the building. I told them, just search it. Don't break nothing. Don't search it thoroughly. Just search it, a regular search. And then they find nothing. So I'm like, I call my staff. So I'm like, hey, I'm gonna do a systematically search, meaning I'm gonna look at every crane inside this building. So.
Oh, when you meant earlier clean search, you meant without going into people's drawers and closets. Yes. Okay.
So
you had to get permission to actually do that kind of search from.
No, I had the permission when I left because of the intel I got from the guy that told me. So I told him I was gonna do that. I was gonna do a clean search, just walk around the area. If I don't find nothing, then I'm gonna do a systematic search.
This is procedure.
It's procedures that we did.
Okay, so you are trained to do just that. Okay.
So systematically search starts. The first room where the couple was laying down at, Reap pulls down the blankets that they had stacked up, pulls that down, an AK-47 with the mag inserted was right behind that. So Reap's like, Corporal, I find a AK-47. Like, alright, give it to me. I get it, take out the magazine, throw the magazine on the floor, put the weapon on fire, rack the bolt to the rear, and the round flies off. Therefore, one of my guys roughed up an Iraqi, telling him, why do you have AK-47 condition 1? After or before we had asked, do you have any Kalashnikov, meaning AK-47 or weapons or SLA?
Okay, so when they hear the
Kalashnikov.
Yeah, they just they know what you're talking about.
It's AK-47.
Okay.
In Arabic. So they're like telling us no Kalashnikov. Like, okay, that's when we went into systematic search, and then